think I'm having to come to terms with the fact that with a weird period of fixtures we've just had, that I'm searching for perfection too much, and I think we're actually just very good. And welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bolton. Of course, if you're still enjoying the save, drop a like, that'd be lovely. Today, we go away to Zenit. This is big. Now, I know we beat them 6-1 in the first game against them, but I want to make sure that we go out there and perform well again today, because we have looked a little bit shaky lately. There's been players that have just underperformed, but also we've just been missing people, tired players. It is what it is. The injuries mount up, then the fatigue mounts up because the injuries are mounting up, and it's kind of a bit of both. It's going to take us still, I think, a few seasons to really start to build a deeper squad. It's just difficult. It's all about just finding the right players, you know, and I have got a few more players in mind. There's a couple of surprisingly good players that were going to be released on free transfers at the end of this season. Both of whom I think play in Italy. So they could definitely join us and give us some real depth on completely free transfers, which will keep us nice on the financial side of things. So it'd be good if those guys could join us too. Just give us a bit more options, really, because that's what we've really lacked. I was the Hold Your Gun Capybara. Wow, it's great. We finally found it. It's what a meme that became off of a tiny little thing on the channel. So that's really nice. I thank you for that. Does Kim deserve the title Lord Min yet? Because he's definitely up there as Lord, with Norman Millington of this Save by Country Mile, for sure. I feel like if he has another season this year where he smacks another 25, 30 goals potentially, then he definitely deserves some kind of title, because I feel like he could take us all the way one day, and I just want to hang on to him because he is one of the best strikers I've had for a long, long time, and I feel like he could still get better. He's still only like 22, I think. So obviously we played some games off camera in the cup and in the league, but we'll do those after during the off camera section. So it's Zenit away today. Let's see who's available for this game. Obviously, I mean, frankly, Pombo, Kang is not fit yet. Unfortunately, he got a knock in that first game. Farmer's got a knock. He is actually back yet, and oh, actually, yeah, no. Hung has not performed fantastically well. He's already given away a penalty in one of the off-camera games. We've been giving away a few more penalties this year. It's kind of gone both ways. So we both score more and seem to be giving a few more of them away, sadly. So it's a bit, you know, it ebbs and flows. Look at the nat. No negatives, though, is really odd considering, is what I would say. There's definitely negatives. Just making a few little switches to the bench. It'd just be nice to get Kang back. He is so important. Kang and Christensen's return would really, really help, because then it just gives us more maneuverability with having Colombo play in different roles, and Christensen doesn't always have to play, and neither does Pombo. So it's nice to have that extra rotation options. The defense has never been an issue with the rotation, thankfully, because we've got so many centre-backs. But weirdly, it's the centre midfield I was actually struggling to. Stars has had to play and not play well. We'd have to be crazy not to go and do this again. It'd be nice to get the win, because I think the win potentially could almost wrap up. In fact, I think it would. I think the win, if we win here, I think it would basically wrap up third spot anyway. Not 3, 6. We'd have 6 points. We'd be 6 clear of them with a better head-to-head and 6 points available to go with them having to play against Real and Juventus. So it's really very imperative that we come here and perform just as well as we did against them at home. I mean, I was going to say it'd be baffling if we came here and played really poorly, considering how well we played last time. But I guess the travel to Russia, maybe their travel distance was also part of the problem, because so far we've been average. We've still limited them defensively, which is the main thing, but we've not offered the same like incredible impetus going forward that we had in the last game. Kim picks it up and he's lost it. Yeah, this is the difference. Well, it's coming up to half time and there has been nothing happening in this one. It reminds me a lot of that Real Madrid game. I might turn it off of attacking and just go to positive in the second half. Just maybe, I don't know. It's actually crazy how playing against the same team with the same lineups, essentially, and it looked like the same system for them as well, can produce such drastically different performances from us. But I guess that just goes to show. Right, Farmer. There we go. Pick out Kimmy. Wow, they've stood off of him. That was crazy. He's just going to take him on here. He's got space out wide too. He might go for goal himself, though. He does. That's poor, actually. Colombo might go for himself as well, just wide. We've just not looked anywhere near as energetic today. I mean, I feel like this has got 1-0 to somebody written all over it. Hopefully that somebody is up. And technically, I'd take the draw as well. Like, it would not be great considering how... Oh, Colombo! Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Stars, and it's flicked in. It's flicked in off of Alvaro Pombo. Zenit 0, Bolton Wanderers 1. It's the first real opportunity of the game that we've managed to grab. Alvaro Pombo getting in there. He's doing a good job at filling in for Kang. He lacks a few things that Kang has, but at the very least, he's able to hold his own in this position. Great work from Colombo. Really, really good stuff here. And I think it's just, yeah, wow. Little stooping header there off of Tim Stas' shot, and we lead in Russia. Huge goal. Right, a sub I think is needed for Illich, though. And Juventus are 3-1 up against Real Madrid, meaning that it is us and Real Madrid tied on 6 points each. If we pulled off a miracle in the Bernabeu in our second game today... Oh, hello, ball through. Go on, Colombo. Tons of room. Not the best option, I don't think. Brace. Farmer. Colombo won't win that, and there might actually be we've wasted that opportunity there. There was such a good ball on, and he just doesn't pick it out. Are we just going to let him run the entire way through our defence? Great save from Macania. I don't know what we're playing at defensively there, just allowing him all the way through. They've just shown a tiny little bit in the last couple of minutes, albeit just like a head... Alright, now, when Memphis Depay is winning headers against you, I don't know what you can say. It feels like one of those ones where the goalkeeper can come for it. He just doesn't. Yeah. I mean, there's 2 headers there. They just missed it, and it's just like, what? Hernandez picks it up. He's driving forward. It's a good tackle on him. He's got it back, though. Can he finish it? No, he can't, as Maximenko makes the big stop here. It could have been a late winner for us. I don't think we would have deserved it, to be honest. But nevertheless, it was there. I mean, a 1-1 draw I'd still take, because it gives us an incredibly good chance at nipping through in 3rd spot. But the win would have given us a chance to compete against Real Madrid, potentially. Oh, and he's good! Mansour Mohamed, it's Zenit 1, Bolton 2. That is extremely good for us right now. We needed that. 93rd minute, Mansour Mohamed's first goal of the season. Oh, what a time for it. Colombo whipping a great ball in. He rises highest. He's made up for the fact that we defended poorly for their goal, and we are back in front. Come on! Whips it in. And no, easy for Maximenko. And that will see this game out. Zenit 1, Bolton 2. We've come to Russia and won. It's not a great performance from us, but winning the match is what really mattered in the end of the day. And he's kept it in. But we are now into like 6 minutes. And there we go. Zenit 1, Bolton 2. We've sort of had to force that one over the line a little bit. I think we were still probably the better side just barely. But, oh my God, just random little mistakes just cost us there. But Mohamed has pulled that one out the bag for us in the 93rd minute to give us a huge result that keeps us in the hunt for 2nd spot and now makes that game against Real Madrid away from home absolutely pivotal. So I will join you guys for that in a second. Right then, guys, we are back. And I think I'm having to come to terms with the fact that with a weird period of fixtures we've just had, that I'm searching for perfection too much, and I think we're actually just very good. Though we weren't that good against Blackburn. We did take an early lead in this game, though. Illich with the ball in here. Eventually the ball is put round the side by Pombo. There's Nicky Murray into the spot, slam. Those are the sort of situations that I feel like Candela wouldn't always score last year, and made a huge difference. Now, we weren't that good going forward in this game, created enough to get the goal that we did. Blackburn did nothing, and we were really, really stable. They also decided to kick us all over the park, amazingly. We were then absolutely trashed by Watford in the EFL Cup. We don't talk about it. It was just very bad. Rotated squad, did not go well. And then that kind of carried over into the Liverpool game. Unfortunately, yeah, another penalty was conceded. It was the only goal of the match. They should have had way more. We were terrible in this game. And I think it's because I tried to take that approach that we've been using a bit more against weaker sides. And I thought, you know what, let's see how it does against Liverpool. It did not do well. We just had nothing, and we were just giving away the ball too much. So we really do have to be temperate about when we use this style of play, because I feel like it's very important to not have these kind of results, quite frankly. We just haven't really looked good in front of goal, but we're still, amazingly, one thing we're doing really well is not losing games by huge margins, even when perhaps we probably could have done. And that, to me, is a huge sign in the right direction. The fact that Macania still pulls off amazing saves, one after the other in these games. He's so good. Because we then came up with this, away at Arsenal. More sensible stuff here. Eventually the ball is going to come back, and Stas is just going to knock one through the middle. Christensen gets in there, slots it past the goalkeeper for 1-0. We are so good at getting these little, sneaky little victories away at teams like Arsenal. Again, very, very even game. And there's going to be a time this season where we're going to play like against Bristol City or something, and we'll just get smashed 3-0 at home. Because there's no way that we can keep being this sort of just nipping over to our side of these things without it coming back against us at some point. Now, we were actually quite good for most of this game. Arsenal obviously threw stuff at us late on, so that might attribute it some, but still, I think they were probably good value for a point. But then just as I'm starting to get into that headspace, we go and do bloody this. We go and beat City 2-0. Lovely ball around the side from Stas. I don't know what the goalkeeper and defender are doing here. I'd even rested Kim for this game and put Hernandez in. Made it 1-0 after 31 minutes. And then, in the 90th minute, there was more. Murray bringing it forward here. We were so damn good in this game. Stas again, knocking it around the side. I don't know how Kang wasn't offside here, but he wasn't. And he, on his return to the team, makes it 2-0 to Bolton. And I genuinely believe that we thoroughly deserve to win this game 2-0. We were absolutely brilliant. And I didn't play that new approach in this game. Just went for the standard one we normally use. Put it onto pass into space and points to the second half to see if we could catch them out. And boy, did we. Bolton 2, Man City 0. Massive result. And they were not very good in this match. I had a lot of shots, but they weren't good shots. They were just shots from the edge of the area, which we were blocking and Macania was just plucking out. Easy. Weird. And that all leaves us third. Just as I'm about to sort of be like, well, you know, we're probably going to start to drop some of those points, we go and pull off a result like that against Manchester City and look very good in the process. And we've managed to get through that tough fixture period. You know, we lost to Norwich, sure. Sorry, lost to Norwich, lost to Liverpool, we lost to Chelsea. But we also beat Man City, we beat Arsenal. So there's definitely some good signs in there. And, you know, Arsenal one was away from home as well. City obviously was at home, but still. And now we get a nice little easier run now against Norwich and Bristol City coming up soon, where I think they're both at home as well, where we could conceivably rack up a couple more victories. Excellent news as well. Sousson got his work permit whilst playing for Saint-Etienne. I say that. He's not actually played for them at all. Like, not a single appearance. So I don't know how he suddenly got a work permit just by being at the club. But there you go. He did. So he'll be back in January. There's not much hope for us, is there? But you just never know. They are clearly the best side in this group by a comfortable distance. Colombo suspended. Demaran picked up a knock. I say a knock. It's an injury, basically. So he will not be playing today. And that is a frustrating situation for us. But luckily, we've got Garces. So it's not the end of the world. Is our other man, Mohamed? Yes, okay, so Mohamed had a little rest. He's now back in as well. I'll put Mohamed in the middle just because I trust him a bit more and that partnership's good. Colombo actually started the last game at DLP and he did a good job there too. But thankfully, Kang can now come back in for Pombo there, which is nice and good. Illich is now fresh and ready to come back in there. So a little bit of resting needed. And obviously, Kimi can now come back in instead of Hernandez. They're actually fresh and ready to go for this game. And we beat City whilst resting a few players, which is a really strange thing to have happen. But maybe Colombo's just really good there. And Starsy, that's probably, I probably shouldn't call him that, has actually picked up, I'll show him as well, picked up a few assists, 2 in the Champions League, 3 in the Premier League. All of a sudden, he's just starting to put up some interesting stats. He's just finding little passes. It's interesting. Obviously, more players will be needed to bring off the bench in this game. I'm going to get Luca Brace on the bench, as well as possibly Mesa too. So then Pombo, Hung, Brace, Hernandez, Mesa, Candela, and Conroy. Juventus are the one team in this group that have ran us off the park, and maybe the home advantage could help. I just don't know. Main thing is we could technically be through after this match. We basically are, but it'll be confirmed. I say through, third place, which is as good as through as we were going to get this year. Because imagine if we did get a result. That would set us up so well for the Real Madrid game. Even though we'd have to rely on Zenit doing something, which they're not going to. There have been some offensive scorelines being put up. I think Dortmund beat someone 8-1. Atletico beat PSV 7-0. The bigger sides in Europe, even though I do have a lot of the big leagues turned on, remember, this is not like my Tromsø save. We do have those leagues switched on. The biggest sides really are a different level of good. I'm turning pass into space on. Games like this where we're just getting none of the ball, we just want to be able to occasionally find like a great pass, even if it means it costs us a bit of possession sometimes. Kang. Oh, it's a cheeky little pass back to Christensen. Can he re-find him? Murray with the strike. Good stuff from Nicky Murray. We've actually kept the ball in. Oh, if can Kim find the right pass, he can. Farmer made a good little run inside. Back for Illich. And Kang again. And Christensen with a great slide tackle as well. This is a really nice passage of play from us. And Stars keeps it in. Here we go. Illich round the side. Oh, hello. That's even better, actually. Kang now blocked. Stars now blocked. Christensen's shot is well wide. But what a period of play. I don't know how we didn't manage to find a bit more of an opportunity there. I get the feeling they're about to build up to something special. And here it is, potentially. What a save from Macania. I don't know how he's kept that out. I don't know how the physics of that works either. But maybe it hit the inside of his foot. We've given a good show of ourselves so far. As Kim picks it up again, it's going to be difficult to get. He's into the box, though. Oh, go on. Win us a pen or something, Kimmy. Hold on to it. Back for Farmer. Oh, and he drilled it, and Kang on the rebound. It's Bolton 1, Juventus 0. Kang Dong-hee, he's made up for that mistake and not scoring against Real Madrid, as now we do have the lead against Juventus. Brilliant from Kim here. This is what he does so damn well. He gets in there, he knows that he can't get the shot away, so he drops it back for Farmer. It's not a bad effort from Manny Farmer, actually, but it's fallen to Kang with a terrible clearance from Este, and we have the lead against Juve. Come on! And we have deserved it. We have absolutely deserved that lead in this first half. Kang again to bring it away. Oh, no. He probably could have brought that down himself, unless Kim can pull off a miracle run now. He is on his right foot, though. He's going to go all the way here, Kim. Oh, he scored! I don't believe it. Bolton 2, Juventus 0. Kim puts us in the lead now by 2-0 against Juve. This is ridiculous. Our home form in the Champions League, though, looks tasty. Kang made the correct decision. I thought he should have brought that down and had a go. But once Kim gets back on his right foot here, he becomes the elite striker we all know he is. This extra touch just to get in there a little bit more. Goes across the goalkeeper, 2-0, and we deserve that lead. We have been amazing today. And I mean, look at that. We are definitely good value for the lead. 2-0 maybe not, but we're definitely good value for that. We've been amazingly good. Once I made that, look, you can see where I turned on past the space. It's always just about knowing which games to do what in. I think we do just have to be tinkering this tactic way more because it just has less stability than a normal approach because it is so bizarre. I think I'm just going to have to accept that for the rest of the save. I mean, oh, that's a great piece of play from Dodo. Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, wow. How has he missed that? He was almost too close to the goal. But also, again, why is Macania not getting something on that? he doesn't have the ability to let that go past him like that. I feel like they're only going to get better in the second half. They have to. Kim picks it up, though. But we will find opportunities on the break as they throw stuff at us. So we've got to bear that in mind. He goes back to his right foot. Goes to the back post for Christensen. He's through! Oh my God, it's 3! Johan Davor Christensen. Bolton Wanderers 3, Juventus 0. And again, that is all because of Kim. That is outrageous. Picks the ball up on the touchline here, and he has the space. They allow him to cut back onto his right foot. Picks a lovely ball out. Defender's done an awful job of that there, but Christensen goes round the goalkeeper, slots it home for his second of the season, and we're 3 goals up against Juventus. Bolton have had some pretty massive victories in Europe in the past. Like, genuinely, when I was doing the research for this save to do history stuff, they've pulled off some huge scalps. But surely, beating Juventus 3-0 in a Champions League game would be the biggest win in Bolton's history. Right? Bolton fans, enlighten me. I know they beat Bayern Munich and Atletico in the past as well, but this is the Champions League. Like, this is next level. And it's not happened yet. Let's bear that in mind too. And again, great work. Oh, why did he kick it there? I mean, we have 10 minutes to go here. We are 10 minutes away from... Oh, go on. Just stand him up. Oh, he's through. He's through. What a save from Macania. Farmer, driving it... Oh, go on. Go on, Manny. He's still going. Manny, Farmer's all the way through. He's got to square this. Please, Manny. Whips it in. Kim! Great save from Este, and it honestly could have been 4-0 there. I mean, it's going to be Bolton Wanderers 3, Juventus 0. What a... Oh, come on, please no. I want that joint head-to-head brilliant tackle from Mohamed, and Farmer clashes it clear, and what a win. That is next level. And we've been outrageously good in this game. Creatively, Kang and Kim and Christensen, everybody did their jobs. The front two were perfect. Kim was sensational today. Farmer did well for the first goal as well, which was fantastic to see. They all just did brilliantly. What a performance. Macania with an 8 as well. And astonishingly, and this really is astonishingly, we could still win the group. If we beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, albeit, so it's unlikely, and Juventus lose to Zenit, which isn't going to happen, then we would win the group, because we'd go above them on goal difference, and we've got a better head-to-head than... Well, we had the same head-to-head. I think that's how it would work. We could still win this group, but most importantly, we're still in a chance to go and get through from this group. We really have picked it up lately. That Zenit win, despite being only a late goal, we've just got progressively better each game. It's crazy. Norwich are in trouble. Wow. So there we go. If you've enjoyed this episode, I really hope you have. Drop a like, that would be superb. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I stream on Twitch Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 11 AM, so go follow there too. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Real Madrid and probably Watford in there as well, because why the hell not? I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. No, Capybara. Hold your gun, Capybara, goodbye. Can't not say that. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.